Ow! Feel a pretty big bump.
That shiner has nunchucks written all over it. Just saying.
You up for an interview, Genghis?
I guess so. Who's this guy?
I'm Modi. I'm doing research into the protein which seems to have affected your brain.
You mean the pheromone?
Pheromone? Ah, yes, of course, it is a pheromone. That's completely consistent with the carbon structure I observed.
Okay, well, this explains why we all thought Cammy smelled so good.
So Cammy put her own love potion into the tap, and that's what made the Mubies act all nuts?
Well, now that we've purified the water, we should give it a few days. See if they chill out.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna confront TCRI about the canister you found. They must have a hand in this.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Hey, Genghis, I brought you something that might make you feel better.
A fishbowl with... tadpoles!
You were right. There were tadpoles in that water. And they're alive. Found these swimming around in the sewers near the blast hole.
Wow, Mikey. This does make me feel better. You know, being an only frog, I'm pretty jealous of the camaraderie you guys have. If I'm honest, I think that envy is what the pheromone sort of unleashed. But after you guys rescued me, I came to realize that I do have brothers.
Really? Who?
You four.
Oh, right. Yes, totally.
There's a new big bad in the Big Apple. I'm bringing you an exclusive first look at Cammy Chameleon. This photo was taken by the Teenage Turtles soon after they discovered she was poisoning the water. Cammy may not have Superfly's size, but boy is she a planner, folks. And she isn't acting alone. The Turtles discovered that Cammy was using a canister with TCRI's logo to poison the water. I reached out to TCRI to ask what their equipment was doing on municipal property. And guess what? They actually responded. A spokeswoman said Cammy escaped from their lab as part of a jailbreak carried out by pro-mutant activists, along with the several hundred reject mutants that touched down in Manhattan last month. So, why the term rejects? According to TCRI, these are defective mutants, field experiments. That is all kinds of messed up. But the point is, a creepy pharmaceutical company is making new mutants, people, and their story does not add up. Why would one of their former test subjects be trying to poison her fellow escapees? Stay subbed as I find answers.
What the heck? Curfew's still not lifted.
No school tomorrow? Again?
City says there's still too much reject mayhem in our district.
They'll always be newbies to me.
What gives, Donnie? Why haven't they chilled out? We fixed the water.
Beats me. Sai says all of his test sites are still negative. Could be that Kimmy's pheromone has an unusually long half-life.
What's April got to say?
Oh, jeez. Apparently a bunch of mubies are clogging up the subway tunnels. 2 and 3 trains are at a standstill.
What else is new?
We better go clear the tracks.
Yeah, we don't want New Yorkers putting mubies in the same category as signal problems.
April says she wants to come with and see firsthand what's going on. So I guess I'll grab a quick shower and...
Nah, dude, we don't have time for your 45-minute routine.
You'll have to settle for a light misting of a squeeze.
Fala pessoal, estamos aqui em Tartaruga Ninja, parece que estamos chegando próximo do fim. E vamos lá, mais uma fase, já aproveito e peço ajuda, se inscreva no canal, curta, comente, compartilhe e bora pro play!
Okay, team, let's make our way to the station where the mubies are blocking the tracks. Wait, can I try that again? I feel like I should be playing it more cool.
Sorry, it's the news. You only get one take.
So, are you like live streaming right now, April?
You bet.
How many viewers do we have?
Just a few thousand. These are off-peak hours for the socials.
Just a few thousand, eh?
Okay, nice humble brag.
Turns out, talking turtles are totally trending. Also, I stepped up my hashtag game.
Hashtag ninja life.
Hashtag painful.
Not
That's
fair.
bad. Much better.
Yay! We did it!
Not a lot of people here.
What did you expect? There's a mutant infestation, and they're bigger than rats.
Just a couple of stops and we get to see it ourselves. Finders keepers. Not there! Come on, take it easy. Time to move!
So, if TCRI is calling these reject mutants, what's an approved mutant?
Yeah, like if we grew up in one of their test tubes or whatever, would we be approved?
Some of us are definitely still in beta. Cough, cough, Michelangelo. Sorry, bad allergies.
Me? What's wrong with me?
Creepy TCRI scientist log. Subject 603456 will not stop talking. Adjust ooze seasoning and retry experiment.
Can you even imagine multiple Mikeys?
Are you kidding? That would be awesome. I will have so many best friends.
I officially regret miking you guys up.
That's bad.
This is nice.
Nice! Yay!
Sorry about
we did
that.
it! Yeah!
Wow, actual mole people.
Let's make this nice and clean, folks. No showing off for camera.
Tuttles! About time you showed up.
Leatherhead? What are you doing here?
Commuting? What does it look like?
That's cool. I just didn't realize you were comfortable riding public transportation.
Best thing for this doomed planet, really.
I think what Mikey meant was,
We're surprised you're okay with all the stairs.
Why? 'Cause I'm a giant crocodile?
Your words, not ours.
Yeah, but I'm completely incognito in this leather fedora I whipped up.
Well,
Gagging over my 1940s detective realness and clear the tracks. I'm late for a scrap sale. Let's get this train moving.
I'll get you.
Now that's a clear tunnel.
I can shine a light all the way to 96th Street.
Thanks for unsticking us, turtles. I'll knit you some nice full sweaters.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Oh no. I thought you retired your conductor voice when you grew out of your model train phase.
phase. Rail fan for life, brah.
That was
Guys,
cool,
we did
wasn't it?
E é isso, pessoal. Finalizamos mais uma fase e a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Abraço!